In this video, we're going to be looking at composite functions, and all that means is that you take the result of one function and input that into another function. So I've done another video on functions and its notation, so check that out if you're not too sure about this f brackets x business. But essentially, with this, we're going to take the result of one and put it into the other. So let's just see this in action. We're going to do f g of 2. Okay, this is what a composite function looks like. It's got the combination of the f of x and the g of x in one function. Okay, and what we do is we take the function, the letter that is closest to the brackets. So this g is closest to the brackets, so we do that one first. So g of 2 would be 2 lots of x, which is 2. So that goes in there for x, and then plus 1. So 2 times 2 plus 1 is 5. So g of 2, essentially, we can replace that with a 5. And the 5 is going to go into the f function. So we're now doing f of 5, which is 5 squared. So we're doing x squared, but we're replacing the x with the input, which is 5. This is 25. Okay, so we did the inner function first, the g, and then we took the result of that, which was the 5, and we put that into the outer function, which is the f, the one that's furthest away from the brackets. And the order of these things matter. So if I do the other way round, let's do gf2, then we won't necessarily get the same answer. Because if I do f of 2 first, 2 squared, that would become 4. And we take that answer and put that into g. So f of 2 was 2 squared. Take that number and put it into g. So g says whatever you put into the function, times it by 2 and add 1. So that will be 2 times 4 and then plus 1, which is 9 instead of 25. So the way around that you do these functions is really important. And the easiest way to remember that is to do the inner one first, take that result and put it into the outer one. Okay, so that's doing this with numbers, but what happens if we actually do this with the algebra? Because you might have something like fgx, or they could use a different letter, and that makes it even more confusing. So g of x is 2x plus 1. That's the result here. And I'm going to put that into f. And what f says is that whatever you put in, you have to square it. So 2x plus 1 is going in, and then I have to take that result and square it. So the result of g of x was 2x plus 1, and I take that whole thing and I square it. Whereas if I do gfx, the result of f of x was x squared, and I take that and put that into g. And g says whatever you put into the function, I'm going to times it by 2 and add 1. So we're going to do 2 lots of the input, the x squared, plus 1. That's 2x squared plus 1, like that. So they're very different things, but the concept is always the same for composite functions. Take the result of one and put it into the other. Yes, they combine this with other things in the exam, but this is the actual knowledge you need for the composite function topic.